You're looking live in Orange Park, where within the last 90 minutes, we've learned new information about a man suspected of barging into this business and opening fire on his co-workers. Also just in, this is a photo of the man who survived, 26-year-old Dean Haggins. We brought this to you first at 2:30 this afternoon, airing a news conference live on Channel 4 and on news4jax.com. Since then, we've learned much more about the suspected shooter.
Within the last 90 minutes, we received a photo of 34-year-old James Cameau. There it is. This is a mugshot from a DUI arrest back in 2006. He worked at Jacksonville Granite, and deputies say he barged in today and started shooting. Take a look at this map now. Jacksonville Granite. It's located on West Industrial Loop in Orange Park. Deputies say after Cameau shot one of his co-workers, he shot and killed himself. The co-worker is Dean Haggins. He was injured but ran for help. Haggins hopped a fence. He made it to a nearby home on Balsa Court. The homeowner saw him, called 911. News4Jax has multiple crews on this shooting scene. Let's go first to Channel 4's Heather Lee. She's joining us live with the latest from deputies and an employee who saw it all happen. Heather, how is that witness doing?
You know, he's a little shaken up at this point, but he is just relieved that he's okay. And he actually told me that the man that was shot was his cousin. He was working here, and he was actually a fairly new employee, according to this witness. His cousin was only here for about a week when all of this went down. So this is video of the warehouse where this shooting happened. He says the shooter, James Cameau, showed up for work as normal. He was always a bit quiet, which is why nobody thought anything was wrong. Now, just after 10 a.m., he says Cameau left abruptly. One of the employees even thought he maybe quit because of how quickly he dropped what he was doing and left. But they figured he was going on lunch because there was no set lunch break. Anyone could just leave when they wanted to. Police say he went back to Astoria Hotel where he was staying and then came back with a gun. They say he entered through the back door and began pointing the gun at people, telling them to leave. And then he was attempting to shoot it, and fortunately, his gun jammed a few times.
Originally, I was running the saw to cut the slabs out, and I just heard a loud pop. I thought a slab fell over and it broke initially, and then I turned around and I saw him with the gun. I thought it was a cap gun at that point, and then he started pointing at people, telling them to run, so I knew to run at that point.
Now, there were 11 employees inside at the time. According to police, the business owner arrived at the building a short time before. Once the shooting happened, he was actually heading for his truck, and Cameau apparently tried shooting at him a few times and did successfully hit the truck. You could see the bullet hole in this picture that was sent to us from a witness. Now, once police arrived, officials went into active shooter mode, and Cameau locked himself in a back room. We actually found out that was the owner's room, his office. That room had surveillance cameras. The Clay County Undersheriff believes Cameau saw their every move, which was very scary for them, they said. And once they got into the building, they believe that Cameau turned the gun on himself. And we did find out that Cameau died at the scene inside that office. For now, we're live. Heather Lee, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Heather. We're also hearing from the sister of 26-year-old Dean Haggins, who was shot today at Jacksonville Granite. He's recovering in the hospital, and he's expected to be okay. Channel 4's Scott Johnson joining us now live from the Orange Park Medical Center with the latest. Scott?
Well, he was rushed here to Orange Park Medical Center with his parents at his side. Everyone shocked. This 26-year-old Jacksonville native shot at his workplace. I talked to his sister by phone. She's out of the area, but says she didn't even know the name of the workplace because he hadn't worked there that long. I want to show you his picture. He is 26-year-old Dean Haggins. He's a lifelong Jacksonville resident, as I say, and I'm told his parents are still with him. I spoke with his sister, who's in Lakeland now. She says the whole family is very relieved that he should be okay. That's the good news. I'm told he didn't know the shooter and was apparently, according to her, a random victim. He hopped a back fence and ran to a nearby home where a homeowner helped him call 911. Hagen's sister says she was the first one he called after he was shot.
My brother called me on the phone and he said that he had been shot and that I needed to call my dad and that he couldn't get a hold of him and he was freaking out and he was really upset. And so I called my dad as fast as I could, and my dad, found out where he was and at the hospital, and he said that the guy said that he was going to shoot him in the stomach. And so my brother took off running, and he caught my brother in the rear end.
And so he has been talking the entire time, able to talk with police as they showed up to help him with the ambulance at that home. Coming up at 6, I'll talk to the homeowner who helped him over that back fence as he was running for his life, he thought, worried the shooter was following him. An intense moment or two after the shots rang out. We'll have that at 6. For now, we're live at Orange Park Medical Center. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
Scott, thanks. All right, here's a recap of what happened today. A man identified as James Cameau opened fire on his co-workers this morning. It was at Jacksonville Granite. 26-year-old Dean Hagens was shot. Hagens ran away, and someone living nearby called 911. Hagens is in the hospital but is expected to recover. The shooter died after turning the gun on himself. A motive for the shooting remains unclear, but police say it appears to be random. Our coverage continues on news4jax.com. We have posted an important resource there for you, a link to our News4Jax investigation on active shooter situations. It explains exactly what you should do if you find yourself in a similar situation. And stay with us. Coming up at 5:30, our crime and safety analyst Gil Smith joining us live with more information about how to protect yourself. And at 6 o'clock, we will hear from the homeowner who helped that victim after the victim was shot.